Good day everyone and welcome to my channel Investment University. In here we teach the three dimensions to our learning program. Number 1, deciphering disruption. Number 2, data analysis, both fundamental and technical. Number 3, due diligence. Disruptions or the pathway of opportunity. That's why it is important to know the purpose of why we are investing, where we are investing, how we are investing, okay, what to invest, and we only choose best opportunity and high yield performance kind of financial instrument. Next, we have data. This is also the pattern of our management, or the pattern of our risk management dito sa data na kukuha. And then the next one is due diligence. This is where we do the precautions in the market because there are risks involved. So disruption is the pathway of opportunity. Knowing data analysis, it's where we recognize the patterns, patterns of how we make decisions. Okay, period. And then due diligence, it's where we take precautions on every trade we take. Now let's go back to the most important opportunities that the market is presenting us today. Number 1, never forget a fundamental truth, that we are in a bear market. We are in a recession. The recession has proven, history has proven, that there are more millionaires and billionaires coming from the recessions. Okay? Because they are taking a large company at a discounted rate. Okay? Number 2, Samsung's billionaire chairman died on Sunday. Lee Kun-hui, who is spearheading the South Korean conglomerate global expansion, okay, and once he was associated to be Warren Buffett's major shareholder. Now, what is the opportunity in the death of a Samsung billionaire? Remember this general fundamental principle. The billionaire's power to change the fortune of a company and any financial instrument. Now, let's transcend that knowledge into the PSE. Okay, for 2017, 2018, 19, 2020, I have studied yung mga deaths of titans. Okay, they usually come in 3, yung SM, Henry C, Gokong Wee, George T, the death of PAL, a publicly listed company, anak ni who's this guy? Lucio Tan, And we see also successions of the new generations of people, ng mga anak ng mga captains of industry, There is opportunity in that. Okay? What opportunity does it present? Now, if you look at it, okay, a death of a billionaire in a international company creates a lot of ripples in the organizations, in the stakeholder. So, as a general rule, it may move the positions of the price from a high point going south. Pwedeng mangyaring ganun. And we see most of these things are merong impact ito. Okay? Lalong-lalo na someone as big as Samsung. Now, in Korea and Korea Stock Exchange, Samsung has a lot of stakes in other business. Kaya hindi mo pwedeng sabihin, so what will it cost na kung namatay ang isang billionaire? Now, pwedeng bababa yung price and then pwede mong kunin yan. No, may effect ba ito sa local market natin? Somehow it does. Kung meron nga tayong company dito, investors from Samsung who have divested their money and invested in some telecom company and some partnership. Pero I don't think so it will affect the PSE market, no? Ang alam ko lang, globally, malaki din ang market capitalization ng Samsung. So somehow pwede bababa yung price ng financial instrument Samsung, and that's where your opportunity comes in, no? Sino pa? Gina Lopez actually namatay na yun. No, not because she was a billionaire. There was a time din na the appointment of Gina Lopez and under the PSE mining sector affected yan, no? Let me tell you this event na when her appointment was rejected, the following day, it has a ripple and sentiments on the market. Bigla na lang tumaas ang stocks ng mga mining. Okay? Well, obviously, the sentiments is they are happy that Gina Lopez is not part of mining regulations. Okay? Yun na hindi naman ang complaint ng mga investors sa mining, not because they are against environment, but a stricter regulations was imposed so that the mobility and the dynamics of putting mining interests at the forefront for more investors to gain medyo stricter rules. So that is why yung wala na siya as the head of regulating body for mining, DNR ba yun? I don't even remember, no? Tumas, no? So importante ang isang person, no, sa isang company, especially if you are a stockholder of a company na masyadong malakas ang holdings or the percentage of holdings na meron siya sa isang company, no? There was also a head of a crypto exchange who died suddenly. Maraming controversy was involved there. Marami ding mga sumali doon sa exchanges na yon. Exchange na yon ay had a lot of fear. So the following day, lumabas yung mga pera, okay, ng mga investors, and it has bleed the market. So there was also a news na patay na si Vitalik Buterin na may-ari of a $1 billion Ethereum program sa crypto world. So when that news came, somehow it has affected, no, it has affected the market. So what I'm trying to say here, that you are to spot an opportunity like this, okay? Billionaires power, okay? When a billionaire dies, maraming repercussion yan. So let me review yung unang most important opportunity during the recession market. Number one, to see the mere market opportunity and be cautious. Number two, the billionaire's power. As a summary to the 10 best opportunities that the market is presenting for us today. Number one, we have to recognize the fact that we are in the bear market and an impending recession is coming. and we have to look closer at this fact in order for us to take the risk of what is present. Number two, there is a billionaires power, and that presents an opportunity. Recently, the death of a Samsung chairman is important for those investors and players, especially those in the major markets, global. For example, in the Korean exchange, no? Let me just mention to you and emphasize that Samsung Electronics under the Korean Stock Exchange is one of a valuable company in the market today. It is an industry giant with a market capitalization of $200 billion. It is an important company and one of the company that is against Apple or a competition. So Samsung is a tech titan, a global powerhouse, a global technology coming from South Korea. It has the same effect, no, like that of Steve Jobs. When Steve Jobs died, the Apple stock plummeted, and around 2017, nasa 2-digit lang yan, $99, $98, and then ngayon, I think it's around $200 or something. But there was that opportunity. Should you have missed the opportunity of getting some Apple stocks, no? Ticker niya is AAPL, no? For a time, I also had an opportunity to play short time for the stocks AAPL or the Apple. Now, let's take a look at the chart of how it has affected the death of Chairman Samsung in the Korean Stock Exchange, no? Makikita natin dito na 5-day chart from 58,500 Korean won to down to in a day, no? 5 days. For 5 days from 60,000 Korean won Friday, October 23, and then suddenly the death of the chairman leads to a downward trend to 57,800 Korean won. No? On a day trading, it still continued to bleed from 58,500 to Korean won to around 57,900. That's a 1.86% down just for today. So, ito yung sinasabi nating opportunity and catalyst in the market. And for those who are big in Samsung or any of its affiliates and partners, pwede din itong mag-affect, no? I may not really know the details of the associations of Samsung with the other company, NVIDIA, the computer chips, Samsung ang humahawak dyan, no? So basically affected din sila, no? In the crypto world, the VeChain or the VeChain or the VET cryptocurrency is the utility coin in the supply chain. Meron din contacts dyan si Samsung. The Dent coin also, meron din silang a bit of a partnership there. So all of these will be affected. So if you are to look for catalysts and opportunities in the market, these are some of the things that we look at. No, by the way, I might make another video on how a market participant should be aware of the billionaires' power and their influence in the stock market. Now, if you look at the stock market, the billionaires in the world, you would see that most of these, in fact, the top 10 billionaires are people of the market. Okay, they are people of the market. They own stock in the stock exchange, because that's the best way to hedge your fund, no? Okay, now let's talk about the 5 types of billionaires and the billionaire's power, so that you may understand how a death of a billionaire can lead to a dramatic effect on the stock market. Number 1, the poorest of the poor billionaires are the paper-rich billionaires. So ito yung mga Silicon Valley startup, crypto-rich, the Uber billionaire, the Lyft billionaire. So they are the poorest of the poor type of billionaire. They owe a lot of assets. They rent a building, or they may own a building, but sometimes hindi pa talaga ito, could be not registered under the name, no? So they can be broke from billionaire to broke anytime, no? So they are just startup. Okay. Number 2, the IPO minted rich billionaire, like Ivan Spiegel, the owner of Snapchat. Galing din dyan si Bill Gates, but now he have level up into a diversified billionaire. So Bill Gates owns Microsoft, and the Microsoft have generated a lot of money, pero ngayon he owned different stocks other than Microsoft. That includes, in his portfolio, includes stock from Berkshire Hathaway, na high-performing stocks din itong Berkshire Hathaway. So from there, pumunta siya sa Berkshire Hathaway, so that nag-i-increase pa rin yung wealth niya. So diversified billionaire also includes Jeff Bezos, the owner of Google. By the way, today in the history of New York Stock Exchange, last year was the IPO of SpaceX, Galactic by Richard Branson, also a billionaire, and in this category, diversified. And SpaceX is under Elon Musk. Elon Musk owns SpaceX, and hindi pa ito publicly listed company, but Richard Branson of Virgin Company, nag-IPO na yung Galactics. That's what I know. As to its performance, I have never tracked the performance of the Galactic, no? It's one of the successful IPO, and very dramatic ang entrance ng IPO ng Galactic, no? So dito yan sila sa number 3, including yung Samsung chairman dito din. About 6 months ago, I think, namatay din sa Korea din ng chairman founder of the Lot group of company sa Korea. And then again, the same effect po makikita natin sa Korean market. It's a big market, no, sa Korea, so it has dropped. So take a look at the chart, no, if you want to know these things, no. So a death of a billionaire can cause a lot of ripple in the market, especially if they are an important company or a big company such as Lot and Samsung. Next, we have the powerful billionaires, number 4, no? So example dito are si Vladimir Putin, which is the head of state, but this kind of wealth is non-sustainable unless Vladimir have used his money to invest in stock markets, no? And the Arab Spring, no, yung mga successions of the Arabs powerful hindi na sustained because of a lot of coup d'etat and change of government form that had happened in the Arab world. And the next type of billionaire is the royalty billionaires, no? So the head of state na may royalty generational favors or generational wealth nila, no? Example dito si Al Thani of Qatar and Lisa and the De Borgia also of the Italy have preserved their wealth. So ito yung mga billionaires, no? The level 1 to 3 are the ones that are affecting the market. So if anything happens to them, like yung diversified billionaire, for example, Elon Musk, si Bill Gates, si Berkshire Hathaway chairman, si Vladimir Putin also may affect the government as well as the stock market, because not only he has political influence, but he also has some big shares, okay, maybe in their local stock market, no? So there you have it, the opportunities that the market presents today, no? So number one, bear market. Number two, billionaires power. And the next will be Bitcoin standards that we will be talking about. So stay tuned for more updates, and thank you for watching.